Hey guys, this is the PrettyLitter health monitoring litter for cats, obviously. As a cat dad of two, once I found a PrettyLitter, I have never looked back. I'll explain to you why and for a couple reasons. I've tried a lot of different ones that are out there, and typically because I have two cats that use one extra large litter box, it ends up stinking really quickly. But something about PrettyLitter, their litter, for whatever reason, it doesn't stink. They talk about how each crystal has the ability to absorb the odor. And what I find most useful for this, and this is kind of PrettyLitter's claim to fame, is that when it comes to the color of the litter, if it's a color that you don't recognize, like if it starts to turn really green or like super blue, they talk about what that could mean, and they even provide a guide here. So if there's some weird obscurities to the litter, then that's something to look out for, and it may be time to take your cat to the vet. They talk about this bag, I believe, yeah, this is the 8-pound bag, being 2 months worth of litter. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that because, again, as a cat dad of two who share one bag, they probably go through one of these in about 2 to 3 weeks. Just because over time, the litter will turn kind of blue. It is non-clumping, so that's kind of the reason why the urine will just absorb into the actual litter. And then, like I said, usually after about 2 to 3 weeks, it's time to swap the litter out. So maybe for one cat, you could get by with just maybe for like 4 to 5, maybe even 6 weeks. But I don't know about 8 weeks personally. The litter itself, you can kind of see up close. It's just going to be this like really light, white, grainy material. And there's even some like little specks in there, and that's to be expected. Now, over time, like I said, as the crystals absorb the urine, it will naturally start to turn like a bluish, greenish hue. And I find that useful because it tells me when it's time to change the litter. But don't be alarmed if like the first time your cat uses the litter, it kind of has that color, especially in the areas where they pee. That's just normal from what I've experienced, and I've taken my cats to the vet many times. But again, always consult your cat's vet before you make a decision on their health. So what I love about this, yeah, odor sealing. It smells, well, it doesn't smell. This is the important thing. It's non-clumping. It seems like it's a very healthy litter for my cats. I don't want them to get in some of that synthetic, really crappy stuff out there. So really, really good litter. If you're looking for one, if you're a cat parent like me, then I would suggest checking out the PrettyLitter. I haven't looked back since.